Hey guys, just wanted to make this video kind of an update video. Roll my windows up to kill all this traffic noise. But I just went in and weighed myself. I'm well down below 300 pounds now. I'm hitting about 290. So, you know, and that's been like not doing the complete fasting where there's nothing. I've been eating like a couple teaspoons of peanut butter every other day. And now that, you know, the weight has dropped so much and I'm starting to get a little bit, you know, loopy, not loopy. I mean, I'm still able to control my faculties and stuff, but like slowing down a little bit, you know, where you're not reacting as quick as you should be. And so I'm going to go ahead, now that I've kept the weight down and even lost another 15 pounds, I'm going to go ahead and treat myself today to Burger King, to a Whopper. And we can make this a little short food review too. You know, I wanted to get the little small fry, but I had a dude in there that's cool, and he gave me the big fry, which is kind of counterproductive for my little weight loss. But you know, I deserve it, frickin' man. I've almost lost, what, 25 and 15. So you're talking about around 40 pounds. You know, in less than 20 days. So I think I can go ahead and cheat a little bit. And those fries are freaking amazing, man. And kudos to my guy inside that, you know, gave me the large. And this is the Whopper here, guys. And look how kick-ass is that. Burger King decided to start being a little bit more classy. Instead of just serving you your Whopper in kind of a wrapped up paper and there's slop all over the place, they put it in this cool box, which environmentally probably sucks because it's more waste, but I don't care. It makes for a more classy burger and just overall, just a better look, a better everything. Bite into this guy and see what we got. It looks like they might have, yeah, the only bad thing on this guy is, and it's not the end of the world, is it's got onions on it. And I don't mind onions when they're chopped up, you know, like what you'd get on a McDonald's burger or something. But I don't like the big old huge silver onions, you know, these big old jokers here. But not the end of the world. It might have been able to, I don't know, you can't see it here, but it could have used a little bit more lettuce. It's very, very minimal on the lettuce, but no worries. Know how good this feels when you haven't ate anything of substantialness, you know, just peanut butter, to get this in your body, man. But it's really weird because you take that first bite and your stomach's shrunk up so small, it kind of fills you up already. But I'm going to try to eat the whole thing. And I got a physical therapy appointment here in a little bit, so I got to kind of make do with this really quick here. How crazy is this shit, dude? They gave me a whole nother Whopper. That's insane. That's crazy, guys. Gave me a whole nother freaking Whopper, so they gave me a free... This Whopper was already free because I filled out one of those receipts to survey the place, you know? So this was free. All I had to do is buy a medium drink and a small drink and a small fry. That came to about $7. So I got the free Whopper. They gave me another free Whopper, and then they upgraded the small fries to large fries. So yeah, this is kind of crazy for someone who's trying to drop weight quick. But I'll save the Whopper and eat it another time. Matter of fact, if I have time, I'll probably go drop it by and give it to one of my daughters or something like that, because this will be all I'll be eating for about the next 10 days. And what I'm hoping to do is I want to get down to the Y today and do some swimming and maybe a little bit of weightlifting and stuff. And so that's another reason I needed to get something in me, you know, where I can function and I'm not all kind of like dazing through it. Yeah, it's weird, guys, because I thought that bag was a little heavy when I picked it up just to have a Whopper and fries in it. I don't know if I should do this, because it took me a while to kick the soda pop, where now it don't even bother me. But this will be my first drink of pop in about a month. And see, that's kind of weird because it gives you like that little indigestion feeling when you drink it. And I don't know if that's just because my body's had water for the last month or what, but yeah, that's kind of strange. It tasted awful good though. I think my plans today, after I will finish up this little bit of a burger, and I haven't even touched the fries, but one of them, is to go ahead and go try to get my alligator pond set up outside so I can get him back outside, because he's dying to get outside. He broke a big ass hole about yay big in the drywall in the bathroom, you know, punching, trying to go through the wall. And then all on the other side of it was just going to be the laundry room. He wouldn't have really got nowhere. But I got to get him back outside because he's really needing to be back out in the sunshine and back out in a big pond where he can swim around. And the problem with that is he's gotten so big since I've gotten him that I don't know if I'm going to be able to move him by myself. You know, I can surely handle his head and his upper body, and I can get that boosted up. But I mean, I kid you not, guys, his freaking tail is about, I'm going to show you here. His freaking tail at the base is this round, and that's where it goes into his body. And then his body, well, compared to me, is about this bit wide when he's sitting on the ground, you know, and he's just spread out. His body is about this wide. His tail in the back is about that round at the thickest part of the base. So he's a heavy alligator. There's no kidding about that. And what I'll probably end up doing is getting my neighbor. He's pretty helpful with helping me out. Last year when I was moving my gator in and out, my neighbor went ahead and helped me with it, because I was struggling then, and he's had a whole year of more weight gain. So now it's really going to be a chore to get him in his pond. But what I'll do is I'll get the neighbor and my neighbor next door, and I'll tell him, you go ahead and handle the tail, and you get that big ass heavy tail lifted up, and I'll manage the the business end with the teeth, and I'll lift him up, you know, in the front, and then just, you know, let him know that if anything adversely happens, he slips out of my hands or something, or he's getting a little wild, that just let him loose, you know, move back away from him, and then we'll renegotiate it and get him back in there. But everything should be good. I'll get him fed really, really good, if he'll eat. Last time I fed him a couple big old gigantic chicken breast, and that kept him pretty full, because I offered him some hot dogs the other day, which is his favorite, for his freaking hot dogs. I offered him a couple hot dogs the other day, and then he went ahead and kind of declined. He went down and chomped like faster than I've ever seen him move, but he caught the hot dog right in the side of his mouth, just along his teeth, and then he did just like that and shook it down and let it drop to the floor. So he's not hungry. But I'll make sure if he is hungry, I get him fed, so he's in a more docile mood when I move him out to his tank outside. But I have that planned, and then I also, while I got my kids, I got to pick up at church and run them home back to Beatrice. So I've already been to Beatrice twice today, so I'll be up here a third time. But got kind of all that to do and stuff. So kind of got a busy day planned for me, and I want to stay busy because, you know, the thing with fasting is you get really weak feeling. You know, when you're running off nothing but water and a couple teaspoons of peanut butter every night, your body starts to kind of get a little weak and stuff, as it's drawing off the fat that you have stored. And that's why I'm able to drop so much so rapidly. For one, you know, I've got a lot of weight to drop. But just sticking to that water, you know, and then like recently, like I said, I'd slip in like a half a cup of green beans for a week, or half a cup of pasta. But now I'm kind of doing that. When I start feeling myself get super weak, I weigh myself first. If there's no weight change, I just stay on course and do the fasting. But if I see a noticeable big weight change, you know, of 5, 10, 15, 20 pounds, then I'll treat myself like to this, just buying something fast food, getting my body kind of regenerated and system all working again, and then I'll go straight back to fasting. Like after this stuff, it's going to be nothing but water. But anyway, guys, I got to roll out of here and go to my physical therapy appointment. So I will talk to y'all later. Maybe make a short video when I get out of there. But hey, peace out. Tell somebody that you love them. And have a great day or night, whatever part of the world you might be in.